Hey everyone, DANIELIEZER here, back from, I don't know, doing nothing else. Anyways, I'm just here, this is a quick update video telling you that things are finally going back to normal. You probably wonder what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, obviously, my strikes and stuff. As all of you know, I have 2 strikes. One for reacting to shit, second one for hate speech, even though, it was it doesn't really feel deserved, okay, because apparently human rights are a thing. Let's not say that, but yes, human rights exist to keep everyone safe, which brings into another bigger problem, which I'm not going to get into because if I talk about that kind of stuff, well, you know what's going to happen. Funny enough, I was even actually going to talk about I was going to talk about the big cupcake man himself, but I'm not going to do that. Like, I had a whole thing prepped to talk about him, but I'm not doing that because reasons, the strikes and stuff. I'm not risking the channel's safety just to talk about someone who everybody else has already talked about. Kind of shows you how commentary is nowadays. Anyways, the strikes are well, one of the strikes is finally going to go away. It goes away in about a few days. So hopefully if everything goes well and we can finally get back to streaming on the main channel, because as much as the second channel was a good idea to do, I'll be honest, it's not really working that well. Mainly because when I did port most of my assets from my streaming account, or let me explain. Okay, so Streamlabs is the thing I use, obviously, and you basically have to log in with your YouTube account to actually get through. That doesn't sound safe, but trust me, it's completely safe according to Streamlabs himself. Let's hope they don't have a data leak. Anyways, to stream on the second account, I had to log into my other account, and in order to get all my assets from my first streaming account, or the main channel's streaming stuff, I basically had to take all this stuff, take it through OBS, port it through there, grab it from there, and then port it through to Streamlabs on my second account. So that's how I was able to actually get all my shit and put it over to my second account. Now that we're going to be moving back to the main channel, streaming back on there, obviously everything's going to go back to normal, and I'll be able to actually, control my stream a lot better. And I hopefully have some new assets to be working on. I'm actually gonna start working on some brand new assets, like new be right back stuff like that. And I think I might change up the streaming thumbnails. I just haven't thought of how I'm gonna change it up yet. So there's that to look forward to. As for the streaming itself, we're not going to do that many streams because, for once, I'm actually going to take advice from Mr. Red Pipes, who you might know from the channel. I'm actually going to focus on actually taking the streams and actually editing them into highlight videos. Actually making more highlight videos than stream videos. As much as it's fun to do the streams, despite the fact that, people just watch them, don't interact. I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying it's nice. It would be nice to talk to you and stuff. I prefer to do the social interaction. If you feel nervous to do it, then I completely understand if you don't want to actually chat with me and just want to watch the stream. Completely understandable. All right, I'm not forcing anything. Yeah, we're gonna be focusing more on just editing the highlight videos, not really more so making more streams than normal videos. Not to mention, we also have to work on the. Not to mention, I also have to work. I mean, I do. What am I saying? I don't have a team with me. Not to mention, I have to work on more. Oh, I gotta work on the next, Minecraft mod review. I'm almost done with it, even though it's gonna be a freaking long one. I just hope it turns out well. Yeah, that's kind of it, mostly what we have to work with. As for the streaming channel itself, Dan Live, it's gonna be turned back into, well, it's gonna just be the place where I store mostly just extra stuff, like bloopers from the Minecraft reviews, for the Minecraft roleplays, and some assets, I guess, and maybe some canceled videos that I didn't want to upload on the main channel. Not for any particular reason, but just because I don't feel like editing them, and I just want to leave them at the bare bones minimum. Hopefully, we can go through the next month, without getting another strike, because now we're finally being risen out of hell. We're no longer nearby death's door. Hopefully, we'll be able to actually go back to normal streaming. So, yeah, that's kind of everything we need to talk about. So, I might start actually streaming later on. But obviously, we're going to keep it safe. Just gaming stuff, no reactions, and no other media stuff like, I don't know, unboxings or any other kind of challenges or stuff like that. Even though I can't really afford that kind of stuff to do. So yeah, that's all we need to talk about. And yeah, I'll see everyone later. Or maybe later from streaming. Who knows?